Is up, YouTube? It's your boy King Leo here, and today I am going to show you a very important update for us YouTubers, especially for Minecraft fans. Recently, Mojang and Microsoft released the update for Pocket Edition and Console Edition, which is TU46. On Pocket Edition, it is 1.0.0, and it also known as the Ender Update. So I'm going to show you guys some basic things in this update. Let me go ahead and get me a sword real quick. And I'll show you how to set up that menu in a little while. So basically, they added in a couple new mobs. They added in the Ender Dragon, of course, and this thing right here called a Shulker. Basically, this thing like lives in a little box, and you can like attack it. But it will. Let's go to survival mode, and I can show you guys what it does. Oh, and by the way, if you want to change game, you have to do /game mode, and instead of like 0-1 or 0-2 or 0-0, you have to do the one that it starts off with. So S, change to survival mode. Okay, so basically what the Shulker's attack does is it will shoot out these little orb things that will make you float. And basically it's just supposed to cause like fall damage and such. One second. Okay, so now we've seen what the Shulkers do. They added in these called chorus plants, and chorus fruit are at the top, but you can only set them on end stone. They also added in the Ender Dragon head. What is another cool feature about the dragon head is that you can actually activate it to where it moves, and you also get the Ender egg, which also teleports as well. But another cool thing about the Ender Dragon head is this. I just broke it. It can be found with the other heads, right on here, and you can actually put one on. And whenever you move, the mouth moves too. And I felt like that was super cool. Another new mod that they have added in is the polar bear. They have also added in igloos. I have not found one yet, but yeah, that covers the polar bears and such. And the dragon head. This is an end crystal. It can be spawned in creative mode only. In order to spawn it in, you have to have an obsidian block. It either has to be on an obsidian block or a bedrock block. So, bedrock right here. And crystals can also be found in the decorations. Can be found right beside the dragon egg. And there's a couple of cool things that you can actually do with these. So let's put one right here. Okay, so here's cool things that you can do. One, you can actually remove the block under them and they remain intact. Also, boom, it actually explodes, which is super cool. That other polar bear is trying to fall into the end portal, which is also in an update. Oh god. I'm not actually going to go in there because I haven't killed the Ender Dragon on this world. Okay, continuing the update, they have added in Ender Pearls and Ender Eyes. And they actually do what they're supposed to do, like what they do in console. If you throw an Ender Eye, it will point you in the direction of the natural Ender portal. There we go. There it goes. And the Ender Pearl still it'll teleport you. Boom. Okay, so something that people have been waiting for a little while, which is really cool, are ender chests. Everybody knows how that works from consoles. If you put it in there, you can take it out of here, which is good if you have like multiple homes. They have also added in ender rods, which are used in the end cities, which I will show you guys in a little bit. And these right here, something that we have been waiting for a long time. Yes, these are indeed. Yeah, they're in my inventory. These are indeed the elytral wings, which take up your chest plate spot. Basically, what they're used for is, let me show you in a second. If you find yourself, especially in survival, if you get that far, you find yourself on a high spot like this, naturally, if you fall off, you're gonna die. But now that you have elytral wings, just by pressing the jump button twice after you jump, you can glide now, which is a super cool feature, mainly because we have been waiting for these on Pocket Edition for so long. And I feel like this is like one of the major things that we have been waiting for. And it works no matter what height you're at. It's especially fun in creative mode, because it's a fun way to explore worlds. It is just so useful. I in fact use it to just like fly around and stuff. Look over an area and fly back to where you were. Oh, what is up with that lag? Another thing that you can do is that if you want momentum or something, you can actually like swoop down and glide like that. Whoa. So you can like swoop down and then go back up. It didn't really work from there because it wasn't really high enough. Like if you're on a high mountain or something, like maybe this high up, you'll swoop down. Still not high enough. I'm probably just gonna have to like jump over the mountain. Like maybe this, so that the ground's low enough. There we go, let's get this out. You swoop down and gain more momentum. Then you go back up a little bit. But they do not forever. I mean, they have endless uses, and even in survival mode, but they take up your chest plate spot. So if you have them on, you could not have a chest plate on as well. At least as far as I know. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead, get myself ready for the end, and for the Ender Dragon, which I will have in another episode. The Ender Dragon. I'm gonna cover the end in an entirely different episode. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead, pause the video, and after I defeat the Ender Dragon, I will teach you how to find the end cities. Okay, I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, so we are waiting on the terrain to build for the end. Here we are. And here, there's the Ender Dragon's health. They don't have the multiple islands yet like they do in PC, which is something that we're waiting on. But you still have to break all the end crystals. So there really isn't much of a difference between the end now from console and PC and such, except the PC has the different islands. Heck yeah, Ender Dragon. But PC. Okay, I'm gonna have to go into first person mode. Okay, settings. first. Okay, there we go. It's be a lot easier now. The Ender Dragon has been changed a little bit as well. You can't hear him right now because I have my audio turned down so that you can actually hear me. But there have been differences in the sounds, and especially with punches. The punches have a new sound. Okay, that should be the last one. Let's go ahead and meet him down here. We can just wait for him. They have actually changed up the end a little bit. Like, they generate the structures differently. Let's get the tar out of them. Okay, we did not do like any damage on him, so let's just like mess with the. Oh no, there it goes. I'm gonna show you guys a little glitch while we're waiting for him to show up. If you get a bed in the end or the nether and set it down near him, like near where he comes. Oh, and he can also push you out of the way if I haven't mentioned it. But that does a ton of damage if you guys want to do this to him. Especially if you put a lot of beds on here. Just like while he's over here, just like destroy them all. It does a ton of damage, you guys. And also sets the Enderman on fire, which is always pretty funny. Boom. The Ender Dragon has now been defeated. Let's stare at him in his glorious death. Because that doesn't sound weird at all. Okay, so that leads you back home. As, of course, you get the Ender Egg. What you want to do is if you want to find the NC, you have to find a pillar. And the pillars will have a purple beacon that shoots out of them. Here it is, right here. There's the purple beacon right there. Okay, so what you want to do is destroy this obsidian right here. You can just fly right in. What we will do is the loading jump. We don't have to load, like explain more, because it takes quite a bit to load in cities and such, and the islands. But this is the keen terrain to use elytral wings, by the way. You want to turn your chunks all the way up to find islands. And try to make your way towards like full land. And that sound is not my tablet glitching or something. It is actually the music for the End City. These are natural forest plants and how they grow. This may take a while, by the way. They don't always show up where you spawn like it did the first time I found one. Generally, they spawn on the bigger islands. Oh, there's one right here. For it to slowly spawn. So, still spawning in. Don't in ship in city. I don't know, but we just found like a huge in city. So I'll start top and go to the bottom, because this one is huge. Like, you never find one this big hardly. Here's like natural shulkers. Don't do that, you guys. Fair warning, especially if you're in survival. I just wanted to see if that works in End Cities too, and apparently it does. Okay, so there was nothing in there. But in End Cities you will find useful loot like enchanted armor, On the end ships is where you find the wings. Which end ships are a lot harder to find than the cities themselves. But generally they will spawn with a city. I don't know why this city doesn't have one. But one thing that Swords, I'm waiting on Swords to do is to get the deflection for the nether. That way you don't have to worry about ghasts. Is that? No. Yep, we do have an end ship. I didn't even see that. Okay, so I'll go ahead and show you the end ship too, because the end ship has the same loot that you will find everywhere else. So basically, you will find a ship that flies in midair. In order to find the wings, you have to actually go into the ship itself. The entrance is over here at the back. It will have a brewing stand with potions of healing. You can also find a couple shulkers in here, especially the one right here. Let's go ahead and get rid of him. And you will find the elytra wings right here. And you will find chests with unbelievable loot. See, that has fire protection, fortune, skill, unbreaking, efficiency. And there are two chests. Look at this loot, you guys. All the diamonds. This is just insane, you guys. Generally, all you'll really find in the end cities are diamonds and iron and gold. Because, I mean, who uses coal anymore? I mean, just kidding. Everybody uses coal. Don't give up on coal because of me. Mainly because you need it. Desperately. Oh, wow. That was major fail. Okay, let's just... Okay, guys, so... that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hope this was useful. I will find you guys, or I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, goodbye.